The 27 Club has become one of the most elusive and remarkably tragic coincidences in rock and roll history. The term became widely known after Kurt Cobain died in 1994. When Amy Winehouse passed away at age 27 in 2011, it attracted even more attention to the significance of the age. While the club has been largely connected to musicians, it has expanded since, as many young actors and artists have lost their lives due to everything from addiction to suicide to freak accidents. Here are some of the unfortunate and untimely losses connected to the club. Brian Jones, a founding member of the Rolling Stones, met his demise in 1969 at his English country home in what appears to be a consequence of his reckless behavior. Combining alcohol and substances, he tragically drowned in his swimming pool, a seemingly avoidable incident that led to his untimely death. Despite the apparent clarity of the circumstances, Jones' passing remains one of the enduring mysteries in rock and roll. Doubts about the official version persist, even among members of the Rolling Stones. As of now, the mystery surrounding Brian Jones's death remains unsolved. Robert Johnson, a prominent figure in Delta blues, is known for his distinctive and haunting songs that delve into themes of hellhounds, the devil, and general despair. With less than 50 recorded songs, his music features swinging, dissonant, and occasionally off-kilter guitar lines that have had a profound impact on rock and roll for decades. Tragically, he passed away in August 1938 at the age of 27, just a few months after making a move on the wife of a roadhouse owner where he was performing. His death was attributed to strychnine poisoning and pneumonia, and he was laid to rest in an unmarked grave in Mississippi. Alan Wilson, the guitarist known as Blind Owl of Canned Heat, contributed to the band's artistic and commercial success, culminating in their performance at Woodstock in 1969. Despite the band's achievements, Wilson faced personal struggles, including estrangement from his family, lack of confidence, and depression. He had eccentric habits, such as sleeping outdoors, which he did at vocalist Bob Hite's house in Los Angeles on the night of his death. Wilson was discovered in Hite's yard on September 3, 1970, with his hands crossed over his chest and a bottle of the barbiturate Seconal nearby. While the official cause of death was ruled as an accidental overdose of barbiturates, some believe Wilson may have taken his own life. Jimi Hendrix, the legendary guitarist, passed away in the early hours of September 18, 1970, while staying with a girlfriend in London. The circumstances surrounding his death involve him taking an unknown quantity of the strong barbiturate Vesparax, with estimates suggesting he may have swallowed as many as 9 tablets. The pills, combined with his alcohol consumption, proved to be a deadly combination. Hendrix's penchant for indiscriminate substance use during his years on the road was noted by friends, suggesting he would take various substances without a clear understanding of their nature. During the late hours of October 4, 1970, Janice Joplin, coming back to her Hollywood hotel room after her final recording session, likely experienced a sense of loneliness. The lyrics of "A Woman Left Lonely," one of her last songs, imply her awareness of her boyfriend taking her for granted. Around 1 a.m., she readied her substance kit and administered a dose into a vein in her left arm. Having purchased a pack of cigarettes from the hotel lobby, she returned to her room, undressed, and placed the cigarettes on the nightstand. While doing so, she suddenly collapsed, striking her face on the table, and was found lifeless the following day. The posthumous cult of Jim Morrison began to flourish in 1979, notably boosted by the use of "The End" in the soundtrack of Apocalypse Now by Francis Ford Coppola. Morrison's mystique was heightened by the eerie coincidence of his death at the age of 27, aligning with the untimely demises of Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, and Janis Joplin. The connection to the 27 Club contributed to the perception that Morrison was unique and his death predestined, adding an element of strangeness. The fact that Morrison's girlfriend also passed away at the same age added to the legend's mystique. Kurt Cobain, hailed as an icon of Generation X, embraced the singer's pioneering grunge rock and raspy rebel yell as their own. His band, Nirvana, not only put Seattle's music scene on the map, but also dominated the charts with hits like "Smells Like Teen Spirit," "Come As You Are," and "Heart-Shaped Box." However, The immense success and attention Cobain received from his music troubled him, leading to a deeper descent into substance use and depression. His turbulent marriage to fellow rocker and addict Courtney Love further exacerbated his downward spiral. In the spring of 1994, Cobain made the tragic decision to end his life with a self-inflicted wound, leaving behind written evidence of his troubled state of mind. Jonathan Brandis's 2003 suicide serves as a somber reflection on the all-too-common decline experienced by former child stars. Brandis embarked on his acting career at the age of 6, initially securing minor roles in soap operas and sitcoms before advancing to films like Stephen King's It. However, his breakthrough came in 1993 at the age of 17 with the popular series Sequest DSV, transforming him into an instant heartthrob. The ensuing fan frenzy reached levels of public pandemonium reminiscent of Beatlemania. Unfortunately, when the show was cancelled in 1996, Brandis faced challenges in sustaining his fame and career. In 2002, he anticipated a comeback with a role in Heart's War alongside Bruce Willis and Colin Farrell, but all his scenes were eventually cut. A year later, he took his own life by hanging in his Los Angeles apartment and succumbed at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Raised in a jazz-loving household, Amy Winehouse captivated audiences at the young age of 19 with her debut album, Frank. Fusing soul, R&B, reggae, and jazz into her artistry, the singer, known for her beehive wig, achieved even greater success with the record-breaking Grammy Award-winning album, Back to Black, released in 2006. Despite her achievements, Winehouse struggled to savor the fruits of her labor. Her self-destructive behavior and battles with addiction were widely known. There were instances where she would appear tipsy at her performances, leading to moments where she was booed off stage for being incoherent. In June 2011, after canceling numerous shows to address her issues, Winehouse tragically passed away the following month due to alcohol poisoning. In his 27 years, from 2011 to 2015 alone, Anton Yelchin accomplished a substantial body of work, appearing in 18 films, excluding various voiceover gigs, a testament to his talent. A sensitive actor who collaborated with visionary auteurs such as Jim Jarmusch, Drake Doremus, and Jeremy Saulnier, Yelchin's promising career was tragically cut short by a freak accident. He was pinned against a brick pillar by his car. Despite his untimely demise, Yelchin leaves behind a versatile and stellar filmography. He seamlessly transitioned from blockbusters, where he notably portrayed an excitable Chekhov in the Star Trek reboots, to horror homage, anchoring the spine of the 2011 Fright Night remake, and to small-scale romance, charming audiences as he courted Felicity Jones in Like Crazy. While we can only speculate about the potential heights he could have reached, we are left with gratitude for the remarkable body of work he did create.